Thursday, June 1st, 2023. Afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated video. First, this day in history.
1252, Alfonso X is proclaimed King of Castile and Leon. 1648, the Roundheads defeat the Cavaliers at the Battle of Maidstone in the Second English Civil War. 1670, in Dover, England, Charles II of England and Louis XIV of France signed the secret Treaty of Dover, which will force England into the Third Anglo-Dutch War. Today's obituaries.
Ama Ata Aidu, 81, Ghanaian author and playwright, The Dilemma of a Ghost, Anowa, Minister of Education, 1982-1983, Velayani Arjunan, 90, Indian literary scholar, Sergio Calderon, 77, Mexican-born American actor, Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End, Men in Black, The Ruins. Ved Kumari Gai, 91, Indian Sanskrit scholar. Dickie Harrell, 82, American Hall of Fame drummer, Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps, death announced on this date. And now on to today's news. Business news.
Gold firms set for monthly loss on dollar strength, Fed's rate hike bets, Reuters. AI summary of this story. Gold prices firmed on Wednesday, supported by lower Treasury yields but counterbalanced by the strength of the dollar, with further interest rate hikes potentially looming. However, optimistic notions about a U.S. debt deal and expectations of rate hikes have kept bullion on course for its first monthly decline in 3. Spot gold has lost nearly 1.1% this month and has reduced to over $100 from earlier record highs in May. U.S. gold futures stabilized 0.3% higher at $1,982.10.
Seattle Amazon workers plan walkout Wednesday over layoffs, return to office mandate. Kiro, Seattle. AI summary of this story. Hundreds of Amazon workers in Seattle walked out on Wednesday over a return to office mandate. Recent layoffs and climate commitments. The walkout was organized by Amazon Employees for Climate Justice, which cited a lack of trust in company leadership's decision-making as one of the reasons for the demonstration. Over 1,900 workers worldwide have pledged to walk out, including 913 in Seattle. Amazon announced plans to lay off 9,000 workers in late March, not long after the company cut over 18,000 jobs. Science News.
Boeing faces emerging issues ahead of Starliner capsule's first crewed flight in July, NASA says. Space.com. AI summary of this story. Boeing's Starliner spacecraft is still awaiting necessary work before making its first crewed flight test for NASA's astronaut taxi program to the International Space Station, according to a NASA update. During recent checkpoint review, the company and NASA found a few issues with emerging issues that require closure before fueling the spacecraft. Technicians are reassessing the efficiency of some of Starliner's joint parachute systems and determining whether the tape used to protect some of its wires poses flammability risks. Despite these tests, NASA is confident of the Starliner's initial crewed flight test success after verifying all orbital flight Test 2 missions anomalies.
Blastoff. SpaceX launches Starlink batch from California, nails landing. Video from space. AI summary of this story. I'm sorry. I cannot provide a summary without the article to reference. Please provide me with the article, and I would be happy to give you a summary.
Now a poem about today's science news. Oh, news hath arrived from distant skies afar of Boeing's Starliner and SpaceX's Starlink by far. July awaits with bated breath and hope as Boeing steels itself to launch its cosmic scope. But emerging issues loom and troubles do abound. Safety first is the challenge that must be sound. Will their capsule and crew both make it to space, or will they falter and fate their flight replace? Meanwhile, SpaceX nails yet another triumph, launching Starlink to space with nary a bump. The rockets lift off in wondrous blazing speed, their precision landing a feat indeed. So we watch and we wait as the cosmos unfurls, and space enthusiasts with joy their love unfurls. Health news.
Liver, insects, sardines, oh my. 8 gross foods that nutritionists say you should eat. Fox News. AI summary of this story. Some of the foods we may perceive as off-putting have numerous health benefits, according to Natalie Gillette, a registered dietitian. No food is inherently gross, and these judgments are often shaped by cultural and psychological factors. Gillette argues that it's time to challenge these stigmas and give seemingly gross foods a second chance to win us over with their health benefits and surprisingly delicious flavors that contribute to overall well-being.
Walking 10,000 steps every day. Is it even a good idea? Box rocks. AI summary of this story. The concept of walking 10,000 steps a day for good health originated in Japan in the 1960s as a marketing strategy by a pedometer company called Yamasa Toki Keiki Company. The idea gained international recognition as a general guideline for promoting physical activity, but was not based on scientific evidence. However, accumulating evidence shows that regular physical activity, such as walking, is beneficial for overall health. It is a general recommendation and may not be suitable for everyone. Entertainment news.
Kim Zolciak completes good parenting course amid ugly divorce battle with ex-Croy Bierman, Daily Mail. AI summary of this story, reality TV star. Kim Zolciak completed a good parenting certification in response to ex-husband Croy Bierman's claim that her alleged gambling problem affected her parenting skills. The couple recently filed for divorce, with both seeking sole custody of their 4 children. Zolciak completed the Navigating Family Change seminar in Georgia, aimed at minimizing the negative effects of separation on children. There is no record that Bierman has completed the course yet.
Writers' shut-it-down strategy has been effective. Executives privately concede. Hollywood Reporter. AI summary of this story. Warren Late, the showrunner for Law & Order Special Victims Unit and Writers Guild strike captain, is leading the union's new targeted picketing strategy. This shift in strategy aims to shut down productions and affect bottom lines to reorient power dynamics. Late, along with a growing number of WGA counterparts, has helped organize a series of successful labor actions resulting in production shutdowns. The strategy change emerged from the Guild's rank and file and is gaining momentum across the country.
Superman towers over the Kremlin. Rainer Riedler's best photograph, The Guardian. AI summary of this story. The article describes the photographer's experience visiting luxury hotels in Antalya, Turkey, where he observed the contrast between the opulent hotels and the tents of the workers who built them. The article also highlights the surreal sight of a replica of St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, located in the Kremlin Palace Hotel in Turkey, complete with a swimming pool in front of it. The author notes the presence of Russian tourists and a man dressed like an astronaut.
Now, a poem about today's entertainment news. Oh, fair Kim, in parenting trained, amid divorce battle, strength maintained, completing course to guide her young, while foes and strife about her hung. And writers bold, with tactics sound, have brought the bigwigs to the ground. Execs kept silent, forced to see their power crumble, mighty plea. As Superman soars, o'er Kremlin high, captured moment, it draws the eye, Rainer Riedler's lens, a master's art, a sight that quickens every heart. Now a silly joke or two to lighten the mood after all the heavy stuff.
I got fired from the transmission factor. Turns out I didn't put on enough shifts. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fesh. Hope you enjoyed today's artificial intelligence-generated news digest. For more, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button to activate notifications. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.